Hey guys, it's Aaron. Welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Y'all, we have a lot to go over regarding Miss Phaedra Parks, okay, the veteran from Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's no longer on the show. But y'all, she was on Watch What Happens Live last night because they had a special blast from the past Housewives edition. And honey, she spilled a whole bunch of tea and we have to get into it. So if you guys like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And let's go ahead and get started. Before we get into the mess, you guys know we have to talk about our sponsor, Celeste'sNest.net. Quiet as it's kept, these body butters are selling off the shelves, child, because when you get out of the shower and put this on, it leaves your body so silky and so smooth, okay? So go ahead and pick that up. And then you guys know they have a wide array of soaps, and y'all, these smell so good. So check out Celeste's Nest down in the description box below. And of course, you guys know you can use my code HOA for an extra 20% off your first order, your second order, your third, fourth, and fifth orders, and all the orders after that for a limited time. Now let's get into the mess. All right, you guys. So I just wanted to come on here very quickly because y'all know Miss Phaedra Parks, okay, one half of freaking Frag, is one of my favorite housewives of all time out of any franchise. And when she decided to lie on Kandi, okay, and attempt to spread that rumor through Portia just to get back at Kandi, I was just so disappointed in the situation, especially seeming as though she's supposed to be a lawyer, okay? And so, y'all, my heart was broken. And then after that, they done fired the girl, okay? And then we've barely seen Phaedra since, except for on Instagram and WeTV, which people were saying that she had a fake boyfriend, okay? But I digress. She recently went on to Watch What Happens Live, okay, last night, blast from the past. She was spilling a whole bunch of tea. And everybody wants to know whether she's going to make it right with Kandi Burruss Tucker or not. And so Andy asked, okay, do you ever plan on reconciling with Miss Kandi? And she says, never say never, okay? And y'all, I already knew before I even saw the episode that she was going to say that because she's been saying that for years now, I feel like. She said, never say never. Resolution is always possible in any scenario, okay? So now we know that Miss Phaedra Parks is open to reconciling with her good sis, Miss Kandi Burruss Tucker. Miss Phaedra Parks was also asked, how she feels about Kandi forgiving Portia and Kandi and Portia's newfound friendship. And Phaedra just simply said, I'm not surprised. Okay, she says, I'm not surprised that Kandi has now forgiven Portia and now they have, this fake friendship, okay, because that's what it really is. And those are my words, not hers. Because I do kind of feel like Kandi and Portia have a fake friendship. I feel like Portia genuinely wants to be cool with Kandi. And Kandi might possibly want to genuinely be cool with Portia as well. But I don't think Kandi could really, deep down inside, come to terms with what happened to her in season 9. And so, I don't know, you guys. Okay, Phaedra said, I'm not surprised that the two have been sort of kind of getting along for the past year or so, with the exception of the BLM mess that happened earlier in season 13. Now, Andy asked her on Watch What Happens Live, who do you currently speak to? Okay, Phaedra said that she currently speaks to Miss Sheba Sheree, okay, Miss Sheree Whitfield. She says that, Sheree was over at the house, okay, in Buckhead 2 days ago picking up some sugar, right? And so I thought that was really interesting. I never knew that Phaedra and Sheree were really close like that, but apparently they are, right? She says that she speaks to Kenya on social media, which this is kind of shocking, but then not. Because y'all know that on the show, Kenya was flirting with Apollo, and then she stole Phaedra's donkey booty idea. And then ever since then, they could never get on the right track, right? It is kind of, surprising that Phaedra speaks to Kenya more hair care on a regular basis on social media. And she's probably going to keep it on social media. I cannot really see, Kenya and Phaedra being friends to the point where they're texting all the time or talking on the phone like that, right? But I just thought that was really good. They're letting bygones be bygones. And then she also says that she has not spoken to Kim in a very long time, probably some years, child. Okay. She even went as far as to say that they just live on two different sides of town. Right. So it is what it is, y'all. I was kind of disappointed that Andy didn't ask, how Phaedra's relationship is with Portia, because I feel like that's a sticky situation that I kind of want to dive into. Like, did Phaedra and Portia fall out? Are they really cool? Okay, why don't they talk as much? Right? It's kind of sort of the same situation as Portia and Tanya, if you really think about it, because on the show, Portia and Phaedra were really good girlfriends. And then after Phaedra left the show, it was like they wasn't really close like that no more. Same thing with Tanya. Portia and Tanya were like thick as thieves on the show. And then as soon as Tanya decided to quit, okay, she fled to Canada and left Portia with all of the Bolo rumors. It seems as though, the girls are not really close like that either. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the situation. I'm just putting the pieces of the puzzles together and trying to connect the dots. And it kind of seems like Portia has, some patterns of distancing herself from her good Judys that are no longer on the Housewives. Now, going back to Phaedra, you guys. They asked all of the housewives on the Blast from the Past Watch What Happens Live episode whether they would consider coming back, okay? And it wasn't just Phaedra on the show. It was Phaedra Parks, it was Taylor Armstrong, Jill Zarin, Jacqueline from New Jersey, Gretchen from OC, and then you had Adriana from Miami, right? And Andy just asked all of them, like, raise your hand if you would consider coming back as a full-time, peach holder, a full-time housewife. And y'all, Phaedra was very shady about the situation, okay? She was shady about the question. She was just like, no. Okay, at first she didn't raise her hand, and then 5 seconds went by, and then she went like this. Okay, she did a so-so. I see, right? And so, to me, that just lets me know that there is still a window of possibility. Okay, despite what the blogs have been saying, because the blogs have been saying, Phaedra does not want to be on the show, and she's very adamant about it. But according to last night's episode of Watch What Happens Live, it does seem as though Phaedra would maybe, possibly, potentially consider coming back to Housewives of Atlanta as a peach holder, okay? So we're gonna cross our fingers. There is still hope, you guys. There is still hope. And then Andy also asked all of the housewives, what are your final thoughts? What do you want to leave the people with? And y'all, I thought that this was super shady, okay? Because at first she said never say never to having some sort of resolution to the Kandi situation. And then y'all, her final thoughts was rumors keep people relevant, okay? Phaedra's words, not mine. She said rumors keep people relevant. And so she doesn't feel the need to clear anything up. Girl, Phaedra, what is you doing, sis? Okay, wrong road. Like, are you talking about Kandi, sis? Okay, are you trying to say that the rumors that you tried to spread on season 9 kept Kandi relevant? Okay, because quite as it's kept, what Phaedra and Portia did was just dead ass wrong. Okay, and I agree with Nene in the fact that they definitely did deserve some discipline. However, I'm not going to lie. I can only remember Kandi sitting by Andy just one time. And that was because Phaedra was on that ass. Okay, if we really want to be honest about the situation. So y'all let me know what y'all thought about the whole situation. Did you guys catch the Blast from the Past Watch What Happens Live episode? Let me know down below. And would you like to see Phaedra back on the show? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys a little bit later. Love you. And don't forget to create a great day.